The truth is that transformation requires intimacy. And the problem is that most people don't like to get intimate. Hello, my beautiful friends. I decided to film today in beautiful sunny South Beach. It's so nice and cold. It's perfect for a day with a leather jacket on the beach. Sure. Okay, so this brings me to today's video. Today I really wanted to talk to you guys about what it takes to transform. You know, if you're looking for a transformation in your life, if you're looking to break a certain pattern, you know, whether it is in relationships, whether it is in love, whether it is your reaction, your job. The truth is that transformation requires intimacy. And the problem is that most people don't like to get intimate. If you break down the word intimacy, it really says into me see. And so this is the problem with accessing that part of ourselves that actually might feel some shame or some pain. And the only way that you can break that pattern is if you let someone into your space and let that person see you under the hood. And this is where a lot of people end up backing off from transformation, because nobody wants to let someone else see their shame or their pain. Nobody likes to visit the past and everything that happened. And many times people are like, well, I thought I healed that already. I thought I let that go already. And so if you're looking for a transformation, you're gonna have to understand that transformation is all about letting yourself be vulnerable and letting someone else come into your space and see you for who you are, and see the pain or the shame that is lying underneath that is not serving you. Because that's another thing. We hold on to pain and we feel like it's sacred. You know, we feel like our past is something that should never be revisited, and our past is something that should never be talked about. But the reality is that we have to let ourselves be seen. You know, many times, even in business, when your business is not doing so well, you have to ask yourself, how am I not letting myself be seen more? Am I hiding? What are my habits? And it leads to habits. It leads to rituals in the morning, right? Or rituals into before doing work. But the truth is that behind those rituals, there are belief systems. You know, whether it is the fear of failure, whether it is, you know, the classical I'm not good enough. And you have to they're sitting right under the hood. That's kind of how I call it. I call myself like the mind doctor, because the truth is that most people come to me thinking of one problem and thinking about what their blockages are. But when I look under the hood, it's like kind of different. It's kind of completely different, because I look into their beliefs and I look into their memories, and I locate those memories that are no longer serving them, and change can happen really fast. But that's because those people tend to understand and see the value in intimacy, and understand that in order for them to be a better person, they had to let themselves get intimate with someone. And if you find yourself, you know, wanting to be in a relationship, and every time that you get into a relationship, it just goes sour really fast, you know. And this is more for the people that do not know how to have harmony in their relationships. You know, everything always starts out amazing and then things just go sour. That has a lot to do with vulnerability and not letting yourself be seen. So this is especially for people like you that, you know, they're having a hard time understanding why it is that people don't stay long. And then also the same thing goes with money. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find a space. There we go. And then the same thing goes with money. Money is just like love, is whether you feel worthy of creating it, is whether you feel worthy of receiving it. And then there's just so many layers. You know, we come from societies that tell us that it's not good to have money. You know, in so many religions, the way of controlling us is to tell us that, you know, money is the root of all evil, one way or another. So many religious institutions do that, and the truth is that it's not true. Money is there to enhance the person that you already are, whether you are a good person or whether you are a not so good person, right? Because you've seen so many people do amazing things with money, and then you see so many people change when they receive money. I certainly was one of those people that I felt afraid of having money because I didn't want to be a bitch. I didn't want to change. I wanted to stay the same. I wanted to be cool. I wanted to be loving. And I realized that it was my belief systems that were holding me back from receiving the money that I needed, receiving the love that I wanted. And I mean, a lot of people are they're blocked in one thing, and you know, they're not blocked in something else. But the truth is that I was blocked in everything. I couldn't hold a relationship. I people pleased so much, and you know, especially at work and in relationships. And I really needed to dig into my beliefs. And I'm very happy that I can understand that now, and I can do it for others. Of course, digging into my beliefs only helped me to realize that this is my passion, that I want to pass this down to other people. But this doesn't have to be your passion. What you have to be passionate about is about what you really want to create for yourself. That needs to be your passion. And so just remember that transformation requires intimacy, which means intimacy. So if you're looking for a transformation in your life, you're going to have to understand that it's part of being vulnerable. It's letting yourself be open enough and seeing someone into you and helping you correct those parts of yourself that are in pain, that are in doubt. And that is how we attract the best version and the best relationships and the most satisfying jobs, because we feel worthy. But until someone goes inside of you, inside your thoughts and your beliefs, you're never gonna know. That's why it's called intimacy. Into me see. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like my video, and don't forget to share if you really love the knowledge. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.